This is going to be a size comparison for ATVs. These are two kids ATVs. I did one for some electric razor quads, and it seemed to help a lot of people, so I'm going to do one for this too, and it might help somebody who's shopping around. For reference, my son, which is on the green Kawasaki, it's a KFX50. He is 41 inches tall, or 42 inches tall, and he's 40 pounds. And my daughter is 51 inches tall, 54 pounds. And 54 pounds. All right, so she's sitting on a Outlaw, Polaris Outlaw 90, which is the same size as the newer 110s. They quit making the 90s and went to 110 cc. So you can see her just sit on it like you normally when you ride it. It's the perfect size for her. She had an Outlaw 50 years back, and just some FYI on the sizes of these ATVs. The KFX50 is kind of an in-between of the Polaris 90s and 110 and the Outlaw 50 and some of the other 50 cc ATVs. And that would include the Chinese Teo 110 ATVs, which are also small, like a little boulders. So the KFX50 is kind of right in between those. It's larger than most of the other 50s out there. And it is built by Kemco, and I believe, so this is just a rebadged Kemco ATV, and I believe the Suzuki is also built by Kemco, but I'm not positive of that, but this one is. So a Kemco 50 is going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same size. Jump up there and sit on it, Logan. Let's see you sit on it. So you'll see, just sit on it. Just sit on the ATV. So sit on it like you're going to ride it. So as you can see, his feet, he is just big enough for it. Some would say he's not big enough for it. I would say it's pretty much the right size because they outgrow them very quickly. The Outlaw 50 is probably the perfect size for him, but it would only be the perfect size for maybe another year. Maybe not even that long. So it really depends on what ATV you find you get a really good deal on. I buy all these children's ATVs used. I don't buy them new because people buy them new. Their children outgrow them very quickly, and you can get really good deals on very mildly used ATV. So I never bought new ones. I always buy used. And you get them for about half the price usually if you can get a really good deal. So it just so happened that the KFX, a really good deal came up on it, so that's what I got. If a good deal would have come up on an Outlaw 50, I probably would have got that one. But as it worked out, this is what he ended up with. So she's far too big for a 50cc, as you can tell. So if you have an 8-year-old about the size of her, a 50cc is not going to work. I'll go ahead and put my little Rancher 350 in the picture just so you can get an idea of what size those are. Hey Madison, come sit on the Rancher on mine. I'll just give you an idea of how big this is with a kid on it. It's too big for her, but it's just something for somebody to see. Yeah, it is. So actually it's almost not too big for her. She was almost fitting that. Like I said, that's a Rancher 350, like a 2003 or something. So like I said, they grow into them quick. All right, go ahead and jump on yours. All right, well, there they go. Go ahead. Yeah. That's good. It's cranked. Let go. All right, go. Now the Outlaw is a pretty quick ATV. That thing, and I've got it turned down a little bit. The KFX50 that he's on, he can go wide open on it. It has the speed ring removed from it, so, and that's almost as fast as it goes. It's not a fast ATV. So if you're looking for a fast ATV, unless you want to do a lot more modifications to it, it's not a real fast one. The Outlaw, on the other hand, it's pretty quick. And like I said, that one's turned down. Of course, it's a 90cc and the other's a 50, but the Kawasaki is definitely not a fast ATV. Especially with the speed ring in it, it's actually slower than their Razor quads were. But I hope that helped anybody who's shopping ATVs and wants to get a size comparison, try and figure out what size ATV their kid needs. If you have a 4 or 5 year old about the size of my son, I would recommend getting the KFX if you can find a good deal on a used one. Outlaw 50 will work as well. They're just going to outgrow it a lot faster. All right.